Alex, you're up here. You need him in the match? Okay. He's fine for here without me.
Okay, cool.
We'll see you
Thank you.
No, you didn't, and we were on Facebook Live, YouTube Live.
Okay.
When I hear you, we'll start taking questions. I'll see if you're here.
Oh, I got hit so hard. Right in the gut. How are you?
I'm great, man. You're our first interview.
Crazy. Honored.
Well, it is a crazy deal, isn't it, man? We're wrestling again, aren't we?
I love it, man.
Okay, Alex, so, I missed your match, I'll be honest. We were on our way to set up.
It's all right. It was pretty
Talk
quick.
to me a little bit about what the key was. Oh, you didn't even hear me. Okay, we're here with Alex Thompson just after a big victory out for the matches of the session. Man. Talk about what it meant to you to go out there and earn a spot in the finals here.
I don't know. I put in a lot of hard work. You know, Nebraska has been grateful to us and allowed us to. We're at 7th or 8th week of training, so they're allowing us to come in and work out in the room. We've been going, 5 days a week, 3 lifts in between. The coaches have been phenomenal, letting me and 6 other guys wrestle Greco. And I don't know, I'm just really grateful to be in this spot. You know, I think I have what it takes. This is my first Greco tournament since 2017.
Okay.
I would say. Wrestled some freestyle 2 years ago. Not this summer, last summer. Was cutting a lot of weight down to 57. Didn't really perform well. And, I decided to make the decision to move up to 60 kg. It was an easy weight to make.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to cut an arm and a leg off to get it. So they let us train Greco when we wanted. They were really open. We're basically teaching them. They're teaching us. Our staff, Manning, Snyder, Kokesh, all them guys, big freestyle base, as you can tell with JB. Not a whole lot of Greco, but
A little bit used to, right?
Yeah.
Rulon Gardner.
Yeah, exactly.
We've had, right?
Yeah.
Brad Veering.
Yeah, Matt Linlin.
Yeah.
Just crazy, phenomenal guys. So, I think it was just a good thing to bring Greco back into the Husker room. We got some guys out here that are doing really well. On the backside, they're battling through. I'm not talking about myself as much, but just the team atmosphere that we have. It's crazy, and
Sure.
Just being, around these other guys that are wrestling Greco, it's so cool. To learn from them. I'm taking pointers away from, the guys in our room that are wrestling Greco too, because I wrestled Greco for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Other than that, I was wrestling freestyle.
Okay.
It just built our conditioning so much. And it was just a really good thing. For me to come out here and put on a performance like this, I'm really grateful. I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I've put in a lot of time, a lot of effort. I've eaten clean, I've done everything right. So now it's just going to be finishing.
Fantastic. Well, do we have any questions from the journalists? You can raise your hand. There's a mechanism there, and we'll let you guys. Okay, Mark, go for it.
Hey, I kind of missed the match too. I'm getting things set up here. Can you kind of take us through the match? And I heard you say you got kicked in the gut. What was that? What happened?
Kicked in the gut. Just at the end of it, I just took a knee right to the gut. Luckily, that was the last sequence in the match. But I went into this match, really just gonna let things fly. I felt like I was better. I feel like my performance today alone has been phenomenal. And so I was just really ready to make a finish and put a finish on this thing. We went out there, didn't really have a game plan. I don't feel like, game plans are a big thing, yeah, but we're just going out there and having fun. And if you look at any of the other Husker wrestlers that are wrestling Greco, we're all out here just having fun. And that's what's really cool about it is this isn't our main training. We trained freestyle for 7 weeks, 6 weeks actually. The last week I started really focusing on Greco, but it just got our conditioning, to another level. So I feel like we can sit in here and hand fight with anybody. And my whole game plan going in, like I said, there wasn't one, but just wrestle hard, get to your ties, get to your spots that you need to go to. I was digging left side underhooks, but I was on the right side all day long against Lamont and Russell. So I didn't really change anything up. He gave me a different look, and I just adjusted to it a little bit, attacked when I needed to. I knew he was going to come out with the arm spin right off the bat. We saw that in the match he wrestled against Cronin, my teammate, and we saw it in the match in the quarters. So I knew that I needed to watch my right arm a little bit more, but I wasn't going to cater to him. So I went out and did my own thing. I saw him hit it right off the bat. I guarded it, tried to counter, try to get on top. I think they call it slip. But then I started digging my left side underhook, stayed kind of low. I've been using that for a couple years now. So it turned out really well. I'm happy with the performance. It was quick, which is really nice. Get on and off. Good warm up before and everything. So everything is falling into place today. So
man, congratulations.
Thank you.
Have we anyone else who has some questions here? We're good. I'll let you go. You got finals.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks for coming by, man. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. I'd like to I just want to put it on, I just want to be able to look at the flow arena and look at the scores. Looks like we're gonna have Joe Rao in the house. Right?
Okay.
Joe, you gotta sit over there, friend. Coach, you wanna sit back there? Or
Coach, you got anything else before we? Yeah.
Joe's finishing up a conversation with his coach and we'll right in.
I gotta be like ready. You could be this tired and the fact is harder than ever, harder than I normally have.
Now talk.
And that's like a laziness. But you know, I'm doing good at work out in the US and then like, you guys laugh.
Can I talk louder?
Yeah. All right. Sorry, guys.
Joe Rao,
How's it going, Gary?
back in the finals.
That's right.
Man, talk about, last time I saw you wrestling, you were on a roof.
Yeah, man. I'll wrestle anywhere.
But you didn't think you were in great shape that day for your interview. How about now?
Yeah, I feel in much better shape, and having make weight helped with that. You know, everybody's dealing nationwide with interesting situations, and I'm pretty fortunate for the one I have leading into this tournament. There still were tons of things that, you know, being on the senior level circuit, you know, sometimes you get treated too well, you become a little bit of a diva, and you got to remember what it was like for me when I was at Elmhurst College or, you know, high school or younger than that, before I've ever done, you know, huge things. You know, you don't care about conditions being poor, you just figure it out. And there's definitely were things here and there that were frustrating leading up to this, but I think everybody had to deal with that. And my situation at University of Illinois and the Illinois RTC has been, you know, phenomenal. I think better than most places.
So does it feel like an Olympic year, man? Because you're talking 6 months to trials, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. And that's why I came here. You know, I don't want to, I'm in the finals of trials already. And I don't want to go there without the, you know, the wheels greased and ready to go and get those competitive, you know, muscles going and get your brain working and figuring out how to win. And, you know, it doesn't really matter necessarily what happens in this tournament as far as my Olympic berth goes. So I just really got to challenge myself here. And I think the finals will be a great challenge.
Okay, I'm going to open it up for some questions. See if any of our participants would like to speak with Joe Rao after the semifinal.
Hey, Joe, it's Mark Bader. Can you hear me?
Mark, you can speak.
Yeah, Joe, curious about this finals matchup tomorrow with Vera, and if you guys trained together, and
So I got to click
what you
on
think.
We got it.
Can you guys can't hear me?
I could hear you, Mark.
All right, hey man, congratulations.
Thanks.
I wanted to ask about, you know, wrestling Vera tomorrow in the finals. If you've ever competed or trained together, and just what you think of him, you know, as a competitor.
Yeah, he's top notch, and that's who I want to come to wrestle. They changed the schedule, so we're wrestling soon. We're wrestling tonight, and I wrestled him once at the Schultz, and it was a really sloppy match, and he tooled me up pretty good. But I've had a lot of those matches with all kinds of guys in freestyle and in Greco. Like I tech them, they tech me. We have a 1-1 battle. You know, every day's different, and I got a totally different game plan. He's a lot better technically than anybody else in the U.S. And so last time I wasn't really ready for that, and I tried a dumb throw and ended up on my back, and then he just got his lift really quick. So I'm ready for that. I made adjustments, and whatever happens, I know I can win, and whatever happens, it's going to be a test that I need, you know, to get to the Olympics. So this is good.
Yeah, awesome, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a question for Joe. Any last statements, Joe? I know you got a finals later.
No, man, just having fun. I'm glad to be able to wrestle right now. So thanks for watching, and thanks to everybody who put this on.
Awesome. We'll see you.
All right. Yep. Bye, guys.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Yep. Thanks, Gary.
Okay, everybody, Sarah Hildebrandt's gonna be in the house. Here she comes.
This is where I go?
That's where you go. You've done a few Zooms, haven't you?
This is so cool.
Well, it's cool because we're wrestling again, aren't we?
Right, it's the best part of all.
Oh my gosh. So Sarah, you know, Emily Shilston's tough. She's young. Talk about the match. And I know you were able to get it done pretty quick. Huh?
Yeah, so, definitely somebody I'm like respecting. I wanted to get my hands on before Olympic trials. Somebody I know who's a great wrestler. So but I wanted to go out there confident and send a message. That was my game plan. And I think I did a pretty good job.
So it's been a crazy 6-7 months, but you're in training now, right?
Yes.
Talk a little bit about what it's like and whether or not it feels like an Olympic year again.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I was just discussing this with like my family and stuff about how, every year or the October before the Olympics is like the beginning of that anxiety and like it's Olympic year type feeling because world championships are done and same October October hit and I get that same feeling like, oh my goodness, it's Olympic year. And it's fun. I feel like I got to navigate a little of it last year. So going into it this year, I feel like I'm doing a better job, but it's still that same, there's a lot on the line. There's a job I have to get done and, I'm zeroed in on it.
So you're going to have a tough opponent in the finals, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's either Lampy or front side, and right now it's 2-2. And I mean, you know these athletes really well.
Right.
You didn't come here for an easy tournament, did you?
No, I came here. I wanted to get matches. I was excited. I didn't even get a bye first round. Like this is exactly why I'm here. Get on the mat, feel those nerves before, get my hands on some new people. Because right now it's hard to get new training partners because of obviously we're trying to keep to our little bubble and all of that. And I totally makes sense. But it's nice when I have this opportunity to get some new blood.
Well, I'm going to shut up and allow some other people to ask some questions. Who wants to talk to our finalists? We got a few more. Mark, you can go ahead.
All right. Hey, Sarah. I'm just curious. What competing felt like, the nerves leading up to it because it's been so long, and then like no fans and yours, I don't know, ring rust or lack thereof or timing and stuff like that.
Yeah, competing. I'm like the type of person who gets nervous like 2 weeks out. And sure enough, 2 weeks out, those like nerves came up again. And I guess I just wasn't used to it. It's been so long and I was like, what's going on? Why am I imploding? But then, I'm just like, okay, we're back to competition. But really, it's just been so fun, like even things like my last weight cut last night, I was like, I can't wait to go cut weight because it's just so fun to be back in the whole element of it all. So that's been nice. There's definitely some things in terms of like shaking off the rust in terms of just my timing and quickness. But I've also really, really put in some work while I was in quarantine. I put some mats in my garage and there are things I zeroed in on. So I'm hoping there's some areas of improvement that are showing as well.
Okay, we have another question. Mike, then. Mike, you can ask a question.
Oh, hello, Sarah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hey, Sarah, you had mentioned being in your bubble. Who was in your bubble to train with before you came here?
Yeah, so I'm actually training with a lot of 50 kilos at the moment. I train with Erin Colton. I train with Amy Fernside. But on top of that, I have Clarissa Chun, Jakara Winchester, outside of my weight class, obviously, Olympic and world medalists. So amazing to have all of them. So I feel like I have a good grab bag of people. So yeah, it's been nice.
That sounds like quite a good bubble. I mean, do you think
Yeah.
other wrestlers have had such a good bubble to train with?
I'm not sure. I'm not entirely aware of everybody's situation, but definitely I feel really, really grateful to the Olympic Training Center. And, it's been a long road of kind of figuring out how we're going to get this training to work and get it back to everything we need. And they've really worked well with us. And obviously just having these girls stick through the process like I did. And we're finally reaping that reward.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right, Sarah, get ready for the final. So we've got two more great athletes here. We're going to go next with Colton Schultz once I clean up. You can
Thanks,
still
Sarah.
walk.
It's so good to see you.
It's fun. I know. Just put it in water. Drink coffee.
Coffee, yep. What's next?
Listen, man, decided to make a career to do anything. Do my best. You good? You Colton?
Yeah.
Whew.
Fancy.
You've done a few Zooms in your life, right?
Just a couple. Yeah.
Okay, well, we got one right now. Colton Schultz, doing Greco again. How does it feel to be out there? I know you've wrestled, collegiate too, right? So what's it been like to get back into Greco shape?
It's been fun. I missed it. I haven't competed since January, I think. So it's been nice to be back on the mat. Nice working in the room, Greco again. Because I love wrestling, but I think Greco is it's got a special place in my heart for sure.
So close match. Your opponent was pretty tough. Talk about what it took to win that match.
Yeah, he's a big, strong guy. Really big, really strong guy. So I just had to have my wits about me. I had to make sure I was staying mentally there the whole time. He was big and strong. I ended up giving up a gut on the edge, and I was on my back for a little bit there, a little scary. But yeah, just stayed in the match, kept the pressure on him, got a push out, and I was able to just control the pace of the match from there out.
Well, I'm going to open it up to a few other people, so there'll be some questions from the journalists.
Hello, Colton. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Colton, the number of the Sunkist kids that came to this tournament, I heard some of them came here at the last minute. Can you talk about what's happening out there, or how many of them are actually training there?
Yeah, we got a lot of us training. I don't know numbers enough. I don't pay enough attention for numbers to be able to give you a head count or nothing. But yeah, we got a good chunk of our guys back to training full time. An opportunity popped up to be able to compete. I think we had a bunch of guys that wanted to jump on that for sure.
But do you think a lot of these guys have even trained in Sunkist because Colton Schultz is there?
Everybody there, they got their own reason. If I can help people along, that's good. But everybody's got a passion for wrestling, just loves competing, loves training.
Thanks, Colton.
Go for it. Mark, you're good?
Can you hear me? Okay. You said something about, it's a big guy like that. You gotta say mentally tough and like something like that. And I guess some like the mental side of preparing for this event and then actually being here. How similar or different has it been to, a tournament when you have a tournament every other weekend?
Yeah, staying mentally prepared. It's easier said than done. You can start making up pressures and letting them get to you, but I just bring myself back just because I love wrestling. I remind myself that anytime I feel the nerves creeping, I just love wrestling. So just glad I can get a chance to compete and staying mentally strong. It's more than just staying mentally strong. It's about like staying mentally, just keep staying smart more than anything. When in the middle of a match, it's easy to kind of lose track of the game plan or something, kind of wrestle a little goofy, but he's got to stay zoned in,
Yeah.
Okay,
Good luck tonight.
We'll let Colton get out of here. He's got another match today, so thanks for spending the time, man.
Thank you, guys.
Great to see you again, friend.
Thank you. Good to see you.
All right, well, we got Katherine Shai next, people. We're not gonna slow her down here.
Sorry.
Thank you. This might be the new normal, right? You get a chair. Yeah. Well, we can only have so many people. By trials, we'll have it.
Yeah.
Thanks for waiting.
Sure, of course.
Is there anything that I'm supposed to look
Okay, hey,
at?
we got Katherine Shai. She just came off her semifinal victory. So, Katherine, man, is it good to be back on the mat and getting that competitive opportunity to see where you are right now?
Yeah, and it's fantastic. I'm so grateful that we're able to compete and be back on the mat. And this is just exciting. I'm so happy to be here.
So, yeah, tell us about your semis match, what you felt you did well, what you're gonna, take from this into the final.
I think the biggest thing is that I've been putting a lot of focus and attention into mindset, mentality, and then really fixing areas in my wrestling when I watch on video. This whole quarantine time has been an incredible experience of learning and diving deeper into wrestling more than I ever had before. Huge credit to my husband. He's been right there next to me working from home, and it's like it's technique. It's we have a mat in our basement. It's technique and work, and it's just kind of been a really cool experience.
So you did a great bunch of website things about 6 feet apart and getting all the athletes to talk about their experiences. And that was a great thing for people to talk about it. But does it feel good that you're wrestling again now? And
oh yeah,
you may be getting out of this at some point.
Yeah,
you can go do what you do.
Yeah. I took advantage of the time and did a personal project with 6 feet apart on LuchaFit, but really the training has been the focus the whole time. And so absolutely here to put those things I've been really focusing on to the test. So it's really thrilling to put that into action today. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna ask a question or two from the field out there. Who would like to say hello and have a question for Katherine? Mark, you're good.
All right. Hey, Katherine, you said something along the lines, I think, of, you spend a lot more time with dealing with mindset or, preparing with mindset. What does that physically look like? Or I guess not physically, but what kind of things do you do to sharpen that?
So it's been really analyzing when something shows up in a practice room. Is it just a physical thing? Is it just, is there just a problem with my finish in this position, or is there a mindset thing? So it's been taking it to the next level on that aspect. So it would include like journaling about it. How did I feel about it? What thoughts actually came up, paying attention to those things, and then taking it on, a non-wrestling scale and actually sitting down and meditating about it and thinking about it and what's going on or what happened in the past that is making me think this way or operate this way. So it's really been like, analyzing myself in another way. And it's just, I think it comes from utilizing a lot of different aspects of yourself, of kind of researching and diving into a lot of different techniques that people use. And a lot of it's been journaling and meditation for sure.
Cool. Any other questions out there? Okay, we're gonna let Katherine go get ready for the finals, and welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, be well.
So the type of mercury not
Hold on.
So,
Good, hold on.
yeah.
Jamie?
Make this look a little nicer.
Everybody, we got Amy Burnside in the final. God,
Wow.
your weight has some good wrestlers in this tournament, huh?
Yeah, it's a quality weight class for sure.
Talk about your decision to come out and get these matches to the Olympic year ahead.
Man, I just wanted to stay sharp, and I'm just having fun doing it. So yeah, we have that end goal in mind, and it just takes little chips as we go, and it amounts to something over time.
So talk a little bit about that semis, man. I mean, we're talking about a couple of hammers. What was the difference in your mind in winning that?
Yeah, I just wanted it so bad. That's all. It was just a decision. I want it more, and it's simple. It really is.
So let's see if we got some people out there that want to ask you some questions for our finalists, 50 kilos. Mark is good.
Yeah, I'm just curious, what kind of training did you have? I mean, over the last 6 months or whatever it's been, how consistent has it been in general, and how consistent has it been, since you've been gearing up for this tournament?
We've had a lot of transitions happening, trying to re-enter the Olympic Training Center within their protocols, and it's been interesting kind of thing. It started out, well, we never stopped training. We always had something, some sort of way that we would cross train up until the point that we could be in close contact. And to do it the way the Olympic Training Center wants us to, we have to abide by the rules to be safe, to make sure that we're wrestling with no stones unturned. We want to make sure no one gets sick, obviously, but we also are training very highly. So it honestly is right back to where it was. Started off like with a core group, a piloting program I was in, and it was just me, Jakara, and Coach Chun. That's it for a month, and it was the best immersion of a new style with Coach Chun, and she's poured into us. So now we're full blown back where we were. So it's nice to train with, we still have a small group, but it's still nice to get the same training schedule in.
And have you wrestled Alyssa before?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, go ahead.
US Open in December last year.
So you got one back?
Yeah, this was a rematch, so that was fun. I knew that I really wanted to change the outcome, and that was my mission, and I still got more to go.
Yeah, well, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, I just have one more question. What's it going to take to win tonight?
Just having fun. You have to have fun in this sport, and I'm just ready to throw it all. Yeah, instincts. No, we train to the point that we don't have to think about it too much. You just go out there and just do it. So for me, just keeping it very simple, and just getting the job done.
Well, great job, Amy. We'll wish you well in your next match, and thanks for coming by.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, cool. Appreciate you guys.
All right, we'll see you later.